Hey friends, and welcome back to the vlog. Today is Tuesday, April the 23rd. I had my OB checkup this morning. Normally I try to talk a little bit before my appointment, but I was running behind this morning. So as soon as I got there, I needed to get in. It was a very quick appointment. I'm at Food Lion right now because I had to run here and grab a couple things. I needed a couple things for dinner tonight. And Allie asked for a couple things because she's going to be making s'mores cookies today. So I had to go in there. But anyway, I thought I would update y'all on my appointment now before I head home. So I'm 38 weeks today exactly. I turn a new week each Tuesday. And everything looked good. Baby looked good. I'm measuring good, but he is big, which I already knew that. Like he feels so big in there. I will not be surprised if he's a 9-pound baby. My second baby, she was actually 9 pounds, 15 ounces. So it would not surprise me at all if he's closer to 9 pounds. But anyway, so last Tuesday when I went, I was dilated to 1 centimeter. This Tuesday today, exactly a week later, I am 2 centimeters. So I have progressed at least 1 centimeter in a week, which isn't much, but it's something. And like I told you, I've been having some uncomfortable contractions. So that tells me they're doing something, even if it's not putting me into full-blown labor yet. So today was actually my last OB appointment as being pregnant. I'll go back there postpartum. So now the plan is for me to go next Wednesday to be induced. So the next time I see my doctor, I guess it will be for when baby comes, because that was my last OB appointment, which is bittersweet. I'm excited to meet this little guy. I cannot wait for him to come. I would love for him to come on his own this week sometime. I would just love that. But if not, I'm totally okay with being induced next Wednesday too, because I told you before, I've been induced before and it's not anything like terrible for me. So that is kind of the update. I'm trying to think if there was anything else. I'm actually about to head home now. We're going to get some lunch started. I'll probably do a good bit of walking this week just to help things along. That way, even if I do have to be induced next Wednesday, like he doesn't come on his own, walking helps things and just it's good for you. So I'll probably do a lot of walking this week. Plus we have like a really cool week this week. It's going to be like low 70s. So it's like perfect walking weather. And tonight for dinner, I can't decide if I want to do grilled chicken or sloppy joes. It's going to be between one of the two, and I'll do the other one tomorrow night. So I guess we'll just see. I'll ask everybody what they want, and that's what we'll do for dinner tonight. But I'll just carry y'all around the rest of the day, and that is my little weekly pregnancy update for y'all. Alright y'all, so it is now dinner time. It's almost 5. I have decided to do Pioneer Woman Sloppy Joes. I have made these many times. I've shared the recipe here, but I will link the recipe down below for y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and get my bell pepper and my onion chopped up, get it going in the pan. There's tea going over here on the stovetop. And once that's completely done, I'll go ahead and saute my peppers and onions, add my ground beef. I usually just cook it all together instead of like doing it separately, and it still works and just cooks just fine like that. I actually came home, we had lunch, and after lunch, y'all, I was absolutely exhausted. I have not been resting a lot here lately at night. I've been really tired. So actually when it was Millie's nap time, her and I laid down on my bed and fell asleep together, which was really nice because I'm not one to ever take naps. So it was really nice to be able to lay down and go to sleep with her and actually sleep. And then while I was at the grocery store earlier, I actually bought a fruit platter. So I came home and ate. After Millie and I got up, I ate a lot of pineapple. I know that's probably not like proven to induce labor or to help progress anything, but it's good. It's worth a shot. So I had several pieces of pineapple. And if I'm up to it, I may go take a walk this evening. But ladies, I thought it would be fun if you're watching my video. So let's share some of our labor stories. So if y'all have a labor story you want to share, go ahead and share it in the comments. I love reading those. I know this is my 10th baby, but I still love watching videos on labor and delivery and reading up on other lady stories on how they went into labor. It's just interesting to me. So y'all share in the comments if you want to. How did your labor start? I'll do a little story with mine. Most of my girls I've actually been induced with. I've had 3 that I went into labor with on my own. So with my first daughter, which was 18 years ago, I was induced with her, but I was induced with her because I had high blood pressure, but I was borderline preeclampsia with her. So it was safest to go ahead and get her out. I was already over 38 weeks whenever we induced. We just kept an eye on that the last few weeks. And then my next one was an induction at 39 weeks. She actually weighed 9 pounds, 15 ounces. And then my third baby actually went into labor at 35 weeks. They stopped my labor because it was too early. And then she actually ended up coming the next week anyway at 36 weeks. So I did start contracting with her naturally, but I did need a little bit of Pitocin to help speed things along. All right, so I got the bell peppers and onions transferred over here to my skillet, and I'm browning the ground beef. Once it's browned, I'll drain it, and then I'll add all of my ingredients to it. But I thought I would go ahead and finish up story time. So with baby number 6, I'm not doing every one of these because, like I said, a lot of them I was just induced. But what I was saying is that with baby number 6, I had a membrane sweep, and the next day I had signs of labor coming. My doctor was on call, so he told me to come on in. They monitored me for a little while and decided to go ahead and keep me there. He broke my water, and she came at 8:01 p.m. that evening. I went to the hospital around 1:30. So then let's see, number 7, I think it was probably my favorite labor out of all of them, just because I went into labor on my own naturally. Didn't need Pitocin. It was just it was a better experience. I will say with all of my girls though, I've had a good experience with every one of them. I've had a wonderful hospital birth. I've had wonderful inductions. So if you ever have to have an induction, don't be scared of that. It's honestly not as bad as people make it out to be. I've had several, so I do not mind being induced with this baby. But I do prefer going naturally just because it was just such a sweet experience. So number 7, I actually slept on the couch that night because, you know, in pregnancy you can't get comfortable anywhere, insomnia. So I had fell asleep, and I woke up like 5:45 a.m. to pain. And I was laying there thinking, wonder if this could be a contraction. So I got up, went to the bathroom. I was standing there at the bathroom sink, and another contraction hit me. And that's when I knew, like, this is real. This really hurts. Let me go wake Josh up. So I went and woke Josh up. I jumped in the shower. By the time I was in the shower, I was in tears because I was in so much pain, and the contractions were just coming so close together. So we called our babysitter. She got over right away. Told the girls bye. We left the house, I want to say around 7 a.m. because it took us a little bit, you know, to get ready and get things out the door. So about 7 a.m. we were out the door, maybe a few minutes before, and she was born at 10:31 a.m. y'all. So she was a fast one. She just, like, labor came on all of a sudden, and she was born within just a few hours. So that was an awesome experience. But anyway, that's just a few of my labor experiences. I'm excited to see how baby boys goes. I just pray all goes well. Y'all let me know how your labors have went. I'm gonna go ahead and drain this meat now, and I'll show you what I'm gonna add to it. So I have about 3 pounds of ground beef here. I think it calls for 2.5, so I only got like a ½ pound more. So I'll just be adding just a little bit more of what everything calls for. I also don't use everything that the Pioneer Woman calls for in her recipe. We tweak it and just use a few ingredients, and we really enjoy it like that. But the first thing I'm going to add is just a little bit over a cup of water. And I'm going to add about 2 cups of ketchup, but I always just kind of eye this instead of putting it in a cup. Yo, I don't even like attempting saying that, so I'm just going to add this. It does not have like a specific amount. Just do it to taste. So I usually just put a little bit in there to how we like it. Now I'm going in with 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. Well, I was about to go in with black pepper, but I lost it. How do you lose black pepper? So I would have added some black pepper to that. I'm just going to stir all of this, get it mixed in there really good. And once I get it stirred together, if I see that it needs something else like ketchup or water or whatever, I'll add that to it. I've cooked this so many times I can pretty much just eye it and see if it's the flavor we like or not. I have chips, pickles, and cantaloupe on the side. And then that will be dinner. I actually bought the little Hawaiian slider buns for this to go on, which makes it even better. All right, now that we've got everything in here and got it going, we're gonna let it simmer for 15 minutes and then it will be ready to eat.